Hey guys, it's Peter and Pee-Pee, and welcome to my channel, Peter Likes Books. I'm laughing because Drew at Okay So Booksically, is it just So Booksically or is it Okay So Booksically? I think it's Okay So Booksically. But anyway, say hi to my fans, Pee-Pee says. He says he thinks he has fans. Anyway, he did this little imitation of me on his video because he was talking about my writing videos that I haven't done this week. So I thought it was so cute and I was laughing in my car. So thank you, Drew. Anyway, welcome to my August wrap-up video. And what I've read in August, which is kind of sad because here they are. No, I've read, so here's the deal. I had set a goal. I actually, scratch all that. I really feel pretty accomplished about August and what I have done in August as far as Booktube and my bookish life. So I don't feel too bad about it. It's not what I wanted to do, but I still got a lot done, and let me explain. So I had set a goal that I wanted to read 20 books in the month of August. And I don't even know really where I came up with this, except for I knew that I was close to my Goodreads goal, which I set my Goodreads goal, you guys, long before I ever had my Booktube channel. And I set it at 40 just because last year I had set it at 30 and I went over it. So I was like, oh, well, I can accomplish that easily. So I set it for 40. And I passed my Goodreads goal this month. Ooh, Dr. Detroit. And I think I'm at 44. The dogs are literally running all around me right now. They're driving me nuts. Okay, enough. This is not the rehearsal. But so I passed my Goodreads goal. I was so excited about that. I don't know why. I don't really know what that means for me in my life that I passed my Goodreads goal, but I was excited about it. I really just seeing the percentage go up, that I'm at 115%. Pee-Pee, come here. Come here, because your feet on the floor are driving me nuts. All right, come on, Boo Radley. And then Boo Radley, he's here too. All right, we're all here. Okay. And now Pee-Pee's, I know, you guys are nuts. Anyway, so I actually read in the month of August 11 books. Now Pee-Pee's back up here. I read 11 books in the month of August. So let me just go through them. And the really sad thing is that the reason that you only see these four is because I only actually read 4 physical books. I had 1 library book, so that's 5, and then I had 6 audiobooks. I listened to 6 audiobooks in August, which I count as reading, so, I mean, it is what it is. Okay, the first book that I read was Sleeping Beauties, 100 Demons by Linda Berry. I absolutely love this book. It was a graphic novel that I had picked up. And Linda Berry is one of my favorite cartoonists in the entire world anyway. I already talked about the whole book this month. I think I did a review on it and a weekly wrap-up, so go check it out. I gave it 5 stars. The next book that I read was The Woman in Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware. I hated this book. I thought it was so horrible. I do not, you guys, for the life of me, I am having really, really huge issues. And I don't know why I'm having more issues with this since being on Booktube, but I think it's because I'm having an issue with real reviews. And in fact, I'm going to make a comment about something. I've really been kind of questioning whether I should or shouldn't because I didn't want to piss off somebody, but I don't really care. I'm going to. I think that it is our responsibility and our duty to give honest and real reviews as booktubers, because if somebody sends us a book for free for a review, I think a lot of times we're not wanting to be rude to the author or whatever, instead of just coming out and saying, I hated the book, it was horrible. I paid for my copy of Ruth Ware's The Woman in Cabin 10, so I can say whatever I want to say. I do not understand how this book is in, I was literally at the library yesterday and it had the top 10 and it was number 2, and I was like, I don't get this. I do not understand it, you guys. It is such a horrible book. It is so boring. I, exclusively for a long period of my life, just read mysteries. And if you love mysteries, it is such a bad mystery. It is boring. The characters are undeveloped. I do not understand it whatsoever. So, I gave it 2 stars. Okay, Before He Finds Her by Michael Curtis was interesting because it was a like $2 Audible credit or $2 daily deal that I bought on Audible, like right after I read, I keep on going back to my beginning, The Woman in Cabin 10, and it was absolutely what I needed at that time. It was so good. It's about, I gave it 5 stars, and now I can totally not remember what it was about. Okay, so it's about this woman or girl, and her dad supposedly killed her mother and kidnapped her, and you find that out at the very beginning. And then it's about kind of like her trying to figure out what happened with the murder. It was really well done. I loved it. Okay, and I gave it 5 stars. And then the next book I read with Graham at Mega Man Chief Fan, we did this as a buddy reads, was The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian by Sherman Alexie. I've been meaning to read this book forever. I actually had bought it and read it. Like, this shirt is like a little too much, I think. Don't you think? I don't know. Like, my mother-in-law got it for me. I love this shirt, but like on these videos and then with this hat, I don't know. It's just a lot. Somebody commented on my video. I want to see what you guys think about this, okay? I want somebody to explain to me what this comment means. I know people are like, don't read into your comments, but like this comment, I don't know why it really bothered me, but it did. So hold on, I'm almost there, I'm pulling it up, I'm pulling it up. She said, okay, are you ready? She said, I just stumbled upon your other channel. This is Bernadette Nagy. So I'm not trying to offend you, Bernadette. I really didn't understand what your comment meant, except for that I look old and I lack any kind of sophistication, I guess. She said, I just stumbled upon your other channel, and damn, and I think she means my Boys of Rant channel with my husband. And she said, and damn, no wonder your husband married you. 2010 Peter is really right up my alley. It might be all the extravaganza with RuPaul and all the other media outlash and stuff that you talk louder and, well, don't know, squeakier than you used to, but without a beard and your hair a different color, you look so mature and composed. And just a really pleasant thing to know you used to be like that. You are cute and all, but it's just sometimes startling to have my headphones on. And when I open a video, your volume is like, boom. This isn't bullying or hate or whatever. I just think you used to be a really mild and sweet guy. And even if you don't shout and play it off so dramatically, you would get the same of attention. Okay, this is what bothers me about this comment is that I had just done a video on my other channel yesterday when I got this comment. And Bernadette, I'm really not trying to be offensive. I just really don't understand your comment. So anyway, I made this video about being older and being gay. Peter 2010 was so concerned with YouTube's acceptance of me so that I was very like restrained, and I can remember saying to Alex, like when we would do videos, like don't do this or be calm because people won't like that, or you know, you have to be very masculine, you can't be like all like, hey girl, what's up and whatever. Fuck that bullshit. I am who I am, and if you don't like it, forget it. So I'm sorry, and I'm sorry that I stopped coloring my hair, you guys. I mean, if you want to know why I stopped coloring my hair, go watch that video. I explain in there why. I had been coloring my hair since I was 23. It cost me $60 a month to color my hair professionally so that it looked well done. That's a lot of money to spend. And I was having a conversation with my dad, and and my dad's a plastic surgeon, and I had gotten Botox, and I had colored my hair, and I said to my dad, you know, like, what do you think? And he was like, he calls me Pete, and he was like, how long are you gonna keep it up? He was like, what are you holding on to? And I was like, he's absolutely right. What am I holding on to? And so by letting go and letting myself just be whatever I was at that age, it was like, whew, this huge weight like lifted off my shoulders. So I'm sorry, but I'm not going back to Peter at 2010. I'm just not. I got that comment, so. I just really went off on a tangent there, didn't I? And you guys are probably like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Well, not a whole lot, but I just wanted to know what your thoughts were about that. So yeah, I read that, and I gave Absolutely True Diary of Part-Time Indian 5 stars. I loved reading it with Graham. We are reading for the month of October the entire works of J.D. Salinger, and we're encouraging people to read it with us, so please do that. Okay, the next book that I read was Sleeping Giants by Sylvain Neuvel, and it was my selection for the Book of the Month Club. I did not know what to expect. PP is like doing something so weird over here. I didn't even know. He's like sitting in the middle. He's like, but anyway, what are you doing, weirdo? I didn't even know what to expect by this book. and it was fantastic. It's probably one of my favorite reads of 2016. I listened to the audio version. I thought the audio version was fantastic. I've looked through the book, and the book is kind of confusing. I think if you're going to read it, try the audio version. It's really, really good. And that being said, I'm not going to do my September haul yet, because I'm going to do mine like Simon at Savage Reads, and I'm going to have like 15 like September book hauls. Like there'll be September book haul 1, September book haul 2. I'm just joking, Simon. But anyway, I like yesterday was on. You guys, I'm losing my Goodreads. I was on Audible, and somebody had told me that they were having their like annual sale where every book that's been on like the daily Goodreads or daily reads or whatever daily deal for the last year is on sale. So I went back in there. I literally bought like 6 books on Goodreads, or on Audible. So I was so excited. Okay. And then right after that, you guys, I gave that 5 stars. If you have not read this, go pick it up. It's fantastic. Right after that, I picked up Blake Crouch's Dark Matter. I had seen this everywhere. It like started off slowly. Like I saw it somewhere, I think in like some book club. And then literally just like every bookstore, everywhere I went, I saw Blake Crouch's Dark Matter. And one of the things about Booktube that I promised myself when I came on here was that I kind of wanted to be like with the flow. I know it sounds corny, but like when new books came out, I like wanted to be reading the new books when they came out. Like I didn't want to be a loser, because I can be a loser sometimes. So anyway, I went and I just like downloaded it on Audible really quick, and it was fantastic, you guys. Easily one of my favorite reads of 2016 so far. I mean, easily. And then I did my group, my read-along for the month of August, which was the completed works of S.E. Hinton, which for Peter meant The Outsiders. I also have That Was Then When This Is Now, but I didn't get to it. And I gave this 5 stars. I loved it. I was really, really surprised. And That Was Then, This Is Now is on my list for September. Okay. Peter, my God, what is going on? Reading challenge. Okay. You guys, I'm trying to find my books. Hold on. Read. Okay. And then I'm just going to talk about this now. I did a Buddy Reads with Ashley Shannon. She still has not put up her video yet. I don't know. Ashley, hello. Did you finish reading the book? And we read You Know Me Well by David Levithan and Nina LaCour. I loved this book. Let's see what I gave it. I don't remember. I gave it 5 stars. You guys, I give a lot of 5 stars. If a book really touches my heart or means something to me, and maybe I'll do a whole video on my rating system, I give it to the PP. No, I give it a 5 stars. I love this book. I thought it was cute. I thought it was endearing. I did a whole review on it if you want to go see. I don't think Ashley did, but whatever. I failed at 2 Buddy Reads or 3 this month, so I don't feel too bad about the fact that she failed at hers. If she had, I don't know that she did. I mean, she just hasn't even communicated to me at all, so I don't even know. But anyway, it was fun doing the Buddy Reads with her. We talked about it a little bit. And yeah, I have a full review up about that. The next thing is I listened to The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I actually got this as an Audible daily deal. And I was not in love with this book, you guys. I really, really, really wanted to love this book, and I just didn't. But I thought it was absolutely beautifully written. I could definitely imagine it. Somebody said to me that it was a Baz Luhrmann movie coming out. I was like, oh, like Moulin Rouge and Romeo and Juliet, excuse me. I was so excited because I could totally see it like that, and for that, I would give it 18 stars out of 5 because I was like, I could totally see The Night Circus being a movie, but it's not coming out as a movie. It's not, and I was so disappointed, and so anyway, I loved the book. I thought it was beautifully written, but the story did not take me. And then right after that, I read Ready Player One with Casey at A Basket Casey Reads. I'm getting it right like every time, Casey. And she and I read it for a Buddy Reads, and this became my #1 book of 2016 by Ernest Cline, Ready Player One. I listened to it on Audible. If you're the Audible version, I cannot remember, I keep on forgetting, Smoky Blue Eyes or Smoky Brown Eyes, whoever you are, thank you, you know who you are, I've thanked you before. She sent me the Audible credit to link it to get this book for free, which was awesome. It's read by Will Wheaton, who's mentioned in the book, which is hilarious. The film rights were just written or bought by Stephen Spielberg, who's also mentioned in the book. I loved it. Go get it. It's fantastic. It's the best book I've read in 2016, even though it came out in 2013. Okay, and then I just finished, the last book I read in August was Binge by Tyler Oakley. I love this video, or this book so much, you guys. It was his memoirs. I love Tyler Oakley. I really want to watch his movie Snervous now. If you want to read a YouTuber's memoir, read his. It's great. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars easily. There is nothing that I didn't like about this book. I thought it was fantastic. So those are the 11 books I read in August. I'm going to set my goal for September as, I'm not going to tell you, you're going to have to come back and see my September 2BR. I also cleaned my bookshelves. I made a lot of new friends. I did a lot of discussion videos. So my month in Booktube has been awesome. How about you? All right. Oh, there was one comment that I was going to make about leaving comments on other Booktubers' channels, but I think I'll make a separate discussion video about that. All right. So anyway, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Follow me on all of my social media. I usually follow back. Bye.